guys. Fire away.
Coach, you got I think you're about up 6 or 8. Just how disappointing you were when you put them away.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in that locker room. That locker room, needless to say, is crushed. They're really struggling right now, and we're all struggling. We get it. I've got to find a way to instill some confidence in these guys. We didn't play with a lot of confidence today, and we're pressing. We had 2 really tough plays after we went up 7. We had a backdoor pass that we just didn't come up with. I thought we were wide open for a great shot, and then we left a guy on a 3. I shouldn't say left him. We were just late on a 3, and when Cannell hit the 3, I thought that was the game changer. I thought that's when because I looked at their bench and it erupted and it gave them confidence. One of the things that we talked about with our team was when a team comes in that's 0-5, you can't give them confidence. You can't let them hang around. And I really thought when we got to 8, I thought, okay, here we go. And then I think they scored, if I'm not mistaken, the next 3 possessions. And you can't do that. You just can't give them confidence, especially late in the game. Because when you're at home and you're not, and we haven't played well at home all year long, when you're at home and you start feeling that pressure, it really tightens up. And I thought we tightened up there at the end.
Can you address, and it's not just this game either, it's just the inconsistency within games. I mean, you have streaks where you look like $1 million, and then you have streaks like the first 5 minutes of the game and the last 5 minutes of the game.
Les, I think part of that is with substitutions. We have some. We really have some debts. We're really trying to figure out right now what's our best lineup to finish games, and I think part of that has to do with it. But I think the largest part right now is I just don't think we have any confidence. I think these guys are starting to feel the pressure, and I could promise you, we've tried to do everything we can do. Our practices have been pretty good. We've tried to do everything we can do not to put as much pressure on them, but we had guys today missing free throws that normally don't miss free throws, and you make those free throws now, it's a whole different ball game. It's just different. But we didn't turn the ball over today. We possessed a great value of the basketball today, great possession. I think our Achilles today was offensive rebounding. They had too many offensive rebounds, and they scored points off offensive putbacks.
Don't want to point fingers at anybody in particular, but when you're talking about lack of confidence, Lloyd and Bartley not only didn't score, they only had 2 shots between them. Is that part of what we're dealing with there?
I agree with your first statement. I don't think we can point fingers because we couldn't score inside the paint today. You look at our numbers with the exception of Teague. I mean, Armand didn't score today. Armand missed 9 shots. I mean, our best player can't miss 9 shots. And he had some around the basket that we've got to come up with. Kavion was 2 for 9. Sean Lloyd's been in a funk, and Marcus didn't just get a lot of looks today. But yeah, I mean, if you go down through there, the only guy that shot the ball well today, in all honesty, for us was Teague Bowe inside the arc. Everybody else inside the arc kind of struggled.
The first 14 minutes, I think it was, you guys struggled to score on. That was when you finally hit 10 points. What do you attribute to that struggle?
I think all of the stuff right now, guys, that I keep talking about is I think we're really apprehensive. And we these guys are trying, but they're trying too hard. And if I had to put a nail on it, I just think that's it. I just think we need a win so bad. Bradley needed a win bad. They needed a win. And that's one of the things I told the guys at ESPN. I said, you got 2 teams coming in today that are really, really hungry and really looking for a win. And if we get a win, I think it'll help us a tremendous amount with our confidence. But we got to get one.
The 3-point shooting's been tough for you the last couple of games, and you can see 3 or 4 guys around Pippen. How important is that to change somehow?
We got good looks today, man. We got good looks. now I would say, you know, some of those were shot clock threes, but you know, Todd, I'll have to go back and I'll look at the film tonight, but I bet we had 6, 7 just wide open threes that we normally can shoot and make, and then you know, Aaron was 0 for 4 and Armand was 1 for 5, and those guys are 2 of our better 3-point shooters, and they'll shoot the ball better as we go down the stretch.
Teeks looked good in the last 2 games. Looks healthy.
Yeah.
How has that helped you?
Thought it helped us today a lot. I thought Teek helped us a lot today. I thought he helped us really defensively, and really did a good job of altering some shots and all that stuff. So, hey guys, I know everybody's frustrated, and I know this is not where we thought we would be. But if you want to blame somebody, you blame me. Don't blame these young men. These young men are doing everything that they can do right now, and I believe in these guys. But if the wrath is coming, and I get it, I've been through this before, please do it to me. Don't do it to these young men. These young men don't deserve it. They're giving us everything that we can have every day in practice, and I'm proud of them. With their attitudes have been great. I've got to do a better job, and I'm going to continue to try to do that every day.
Barry, you mentioned that the team was feeling the pressure. Is it self-imposed, just living up their what they feel their potential is? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, no question, Les. I think, you know, I told you guys this early in the year, and I took a gamble, but because the gamble I took was because I believe in these guys. But we've talked so much about winning a conference championship, winning a conference championship, winning a conference championship. And we finally got to the point about 3 weeks ago, we decided we're going to have to stop that. We just got to play one game at a time. And I thought our guys were really, it wasn't the Valpo game. It was right after Valpo. And I guess it's 2 weeks ago. But right after Valpo, we just said, we can't do this. And we really struggled at home. Our last 2 games at home before the break, Murray, obviously, for reasons they're good, but Winthrop we struggled, and then we struggled with Valpo, and then we struggled today. I mean, we're really feeling, for whatever reason, we really feel a lot of pressure right now, and I've got to do a better job of protecting these guys.
Moving forward, what adjustments do you see yourself doing in your coaching style in hopes of getting out of this rut?
Well, one of the things I've done is I've really been calm on the sideline the last 2 games. I really conscientiously tried to do that. I tried to wear my coat throughout the entire game. I'm really trying to be as calm as I can be. But guys, it was so hot in that building today. I'm sorry I had to take it off. And normally that's why I take my coat off. I get hot. But I don't think we have to change it. Everything that we're doing is the same thing that we did last year and had success with. But I'm much more calm in the timeouts and the huddles, and at halftime there ain't many rant and rave and anything like that. And I'm going to continue that because right now these guys are beat up enough as it is because they're beating themselves up. And I don't want to take away anything that Bradley did today. They really played well, and specifically down the stretch, they had a player that just took the game over. And that last shot he made, give it up to him. We were all in their face and doing a great job defensively, but he just came up with a big shot.
Got time for one more?
What's different? You know, looking at last year, you mentioned you guys are doing the same stuff, but you know, what's different between the 2 years?
Well, hopefully there's been a central message since I've walked in this room. I just think we don't have a lot of confidence right now, and there's no better Band-Aid or there's no better fix than winning a ball game, and that helps. And I think that's our biggest issue right now. I still think we're going to be okay, but we need to get a win. Okay, guys, thank you all for coming.